Right, so I'm back out again. If you can't tell by the church, I'm in Martindale. I've just come from the Howgills, so I've done about 5-6 miles today already. Picked up my camping stuff. I've just got a nice, relatively easy walk around 4 miles, map miles. So probably about 5 or 6. About 1,200 feet of climbing. Nothing crazy. Nice walk up a valley. And then I'll come to the mountain from behind. Hopefully get some pretty nice views from the top. It's currently 7:15. I don't know what time it gets dark these days. I mean, we're nearly at the longest day of the year. We're only like less than 2 weeks off it, so I imagine it'll be light till 9:30, 10. So I should have ample time. As you can see, it's an absolutely glorious day. Beautiful, isn't it? So I'm hoping I can get up to the top and catch a sunset if there is one. So I've done that bit before, that little stretch. It was probably only about 2 months ago when I camped up on Arthur Pike, which is just in front of me. But I'm just about to turn up this valley. And I remember last time looking up and thinking, that looks a nice valley. So here we are today, going up it. The one thing is, because of the time of day, I'm not going to get any sun for the whole way up it. So I'm hoping the sun will still be up by the time I get to the end of it. But yeah, there's Arthur Pike. Or is it Bonscale Pike actually? It might be Bonscale Pike. I can't remember. But yeah, it was steep coming down there in morning, definitely. And then we're just heading up here. Doesn't that just look lovely? I know I'm just complaining that I'll get no sun, but the shadows of the mountain on the hillside definitely do look really nice. So it should be just a nice, steady pull up here, up to nearly Steel Knots. I think we've got another fell first. It's not a wane, right? It's called Brownthwaite Crag, maybe. If you can't already tell, I've brought my poles today. They haven't been out in a while, and I get comments every now and then from people saying, oh yeah, if your knees are coming down here, bring the poles. But they do get a bit in the way because I've got the tripod, which is in my hand, and the poles, so it does get a bit funny. I mean, I can strap either the poles or the tripod onto this part of my bag, but sometimes I do just like to have my hands free, so I'll leave the poles. But I thought today I'm going to need to get a bit of a shift on. And there's nothing worse than when you need to get a move on and then you just start to go uphill, your legs are tired, and you're like, bloody hell, I wish I'd brought the poles. So here they are for all the people who comment to bring poles. They're here. Honestly, I love this time of day. It's like early evening, mid-evening maybe late evening, it depends. I guess at this time of year it feels like early evening because the sun's not going down yet, but that time where it gets later in the day, most people are done walking, the fell's just completely quieting down and you almost just have the place to yourself, and it's just so peaceful. Apart from them dogs over there. They're going crazy. I don't know if it's because I'm walking over here and maybe not many people walk over here at this time, because they started barking as soon as I started walking on this path. But if you ignore that, it's lovely. You can more or less see my route from here. Follow kind of this stream, little river, whatever you want to call it. Follow that up for quite a way, and at some point bend up and come back on here. And I'm looking to just camp anywhere from there, anywhere along there really, wherever. I don't know about anyone else, but I don't know where this year has gone. It literally feels like yesterday that I was camping saying, oh, I can't wait until the lighter nights are here. And now we're only a couple of weeks away before the nights start getting shorter again, which is scary. I know they take a bit of time to get shorter, but 21st of June, roughly. And then they start to get shorter again. So then we can say it, the nights are drawing in. I don't want to be saying that for a long time. I'm just getting used to nice bright evenings like this. And then they're gonna get taken away. But yeah, it's crazy. We're in June already. Absolutely crazy. It'll be Christmas before we know it. There you go. Even got a little waterfall on the way up here. I might be getting a bit closer to the one that's further up, but I'm not messing about going down there. Honestly, I didn't look at this route much at all. I literally just plotted it and hopefully I can find somewhere to pitch. So it's a nice surprise to see something like that. There you go. Lovely view looking at the winding stream down the valley. Hull's water just peeking out in the background. And have a look at this. That is not too shabby, is it? Lovely stuff. Honestly, I'm not even that far off the top, really. Really nice and easy walk is this. That's a nice little fall, but a pretty decent plunge pool as well. You could probably have a little paddle in that, but I'm not gonna, because I went for a swim earlier, so now I've literally got no underwear on. I've got shorts on, don't worry, I'm not just walking around naked, but I'm not gonna climb down there, especially at this time of day. Just got back in the sun, and the final climb, which is the steepest bit, is coming up, and there's a bench here. Perfect. It'd be rude not to sit on it, so I'm gonna have a nice sit on here, and then we'll push up the final bit. Gotta have some peace and quiet here, mate. Just got this little pull right at the end before we get onto the tops. You know, there's always got to be a little bit of discomfort, otherwise it wouldn't really be wild camping, would it? Might as well just go for a walk in the park and stay at home and sleep in bed. You've got to have a little bit of something to push you right at the end, or it usually is right at the end, because that's just how it goes, isn't it? There you go, we've made it up most of the hill. Sun is still high in the sky. You can see where we're going to be heading along. Just beautiful, isn't it? What a lovely evening. It does smell a bit like a dead animal here, so I'm going to move on. I can't see anything dead, but it certainly stinks like it. So yeah, that's pretty much all the climbing done now. Just a tiny little, whoa, there it is. Whoa, what is that, sheep? Yeah, I think it's a sheep. Well, yeah, it is a sheep. It has loads of wool all over it. What else would it be? It just looks like it was quite big. Thought it were, I don't know, a small horse. But you don't get woolly horses, do you? Not to my knowledge, anyway. Have a look at that. You can see the ridge I'll be heading along. I'm literally going to camp in the first place I see that's suitable, because I don't know what it's like up there, so I'll take anything I can get. Look at that, oh, the silhouettes of the mountains looking over there. Don't know why it's got so wet up here. Must be sod's law, or maybe it's sodden law. Honestly, I didn't think it'd be wet up here. It's been fine most of the way up. Get to the top where it's usually dry and it's wet. Lovely, just spraying all up my legs. Love it, absolutely love it. So I'm just at the summit of Brownthwaite Crag, which is just a mountain, it's not a Wainwright. I know I said I was going to camp in the first place that I saw, but it doesn't look too much further to get to Steel Knots. Nearly went out of my head then, I couldn't remember it for a second. So I'm going to push along to there, and hopefully there's somewhere there to camp. And tomorrow I can just get straight back down and take car, because I'm not sure what to do tomorrow. I was going to do a camp, but at the same time, when I do a 2-day camp, it tires me out for ages, because I don't get a good night's sleep for 2 nights. And I'm just so tired for like multiple days when I get home. So I might just do a nice walk tomorrow. Maybe I'll camp, who knows. Kind of depends a bit how good a sleep I have tonight. Look at that for a view though, wow. Beautiful, isn't it? Everywhere you look, just amazing. I know it was literally just 2 minutes ago that I said I'm going to get up to Steel Knot and then I'll look for somewhere, but there's this little hill out in between the two, I think I could probably pitch here and it doesn't look too bad. I've got pretty nice views from here, so I'll have a little look about, but I'm going to pitch somewhere around here. And at least then I'll get the tent up while there's still a bit of light. There we go, all pitched. Nice and easy, not too much difficulties putting the pegs in. Pretty nice spot if I do say so. And the sun's still up. So I just need to get all my sleeping bag, sleeping mat and all that stuff up. And then I can have some food because it's 9 o'clock probably now. So I could do with having something because I'm going to go to sleep soon. A couple of hours probably. So that's the spot. A bit of a breeze tonight, but it don't feel like anything. Maybe 5-10 mile an hour. So it should be a pretty calm night. Just gone 9:30 and the sun has officially gone, so I think it's time to have some food. I am absolutely starving. So that's pretty much ready now. I've just got minced steak and I've got sweet corn, which also came with some red peppers in. I thought I'd switch it up a bit, add a little bit extra flavour, which is probably a good idea because I actually didn't get a sauce this time and maybe I should have got a sauce. But I didn't, but hopefully the red peppers will give a bit of flavour. I'm just going to bang that in some wraps, so nice and easy. Takes like 5 minutes to cook and it tastes nice and it fills me up, so let's have a taste. Yeah, that two were alright, but it could definitely have done with something else, like a bit of melted cheese on it or just a sauce. That really would have completed it, but it's filled me up, it's done the trick, so that's what it's there for mainly. Anything extra is just a bonus if it tastes really nice, but yeah, it wasn't bad, it just didn't have much flavour. Right, so I'm awake now. It's about 7:15. I've probably been up for like half an hour. Just had my breakfast. I just had some crepes. And I've just been lazy, honestly, today. I'm feeling pretty lazy. But I did have maybe a better sleep than usual. I probably had a good 6 hours. I woke up a few times, but honestly better than I have been getting recently. And maybe it is my new pillow setup, which is just a pillowcase from home with my down jacket inside, and then I also put my fleece inside to give it a bit more cushioning or padding. And honestly, it kind of works well. Like at some points I was like laying on a zip and I have to move it around a bit, but it wasn't too difficult to do that, and it does feel more like a normal pillow. I think the fact that you actually have the pillowcase as well, and it's like a decent size too. So yeah, I'll probably start doing that in the future. And if you want a quick tip, then there it is, because it does seem to be pretty good, and obviously then you don't need to carry a pillow on top of your stuff. It's just stuff you're carrying anyway, plus a pillowcase, which weighs barely anything, does it? But yeah, the tent today is pretty condensated on the outer layer. I have opened the tent once and just got a really wet arm, so I've tried to wipe one side down. I'll show you what it's looking like outside though. It's a really, really nice morning. Right, so I'm all packed up, as you can see. Left no trace, cleaned up all my stuff. It's about 8:15 now because I was waiting around for a bit because my tent was so condensated. I think it's because overnight and even now there's literally no wind, like not even 1 mile an hour probably for the most part. It is so calm, which I'm not complaining about because it's absolutely lovely, even though it's so early in the morning. It's nice and warm, but definitely does cause a bit of condensation in the tent, so we're just getting that dried out a bit. But yeah, that were a really nice spot. It isn't the highest by no means, it's one of the smallest around this area, but the views from it are still really, really nice. So overall, a really good camp. Now I've just got to do what I came here for, which is to summit Steel Knots, because I've not done it and it's just a bit by itself, so let's get up there. So I'm just heading up to Steel Knots now, coming down this nice wide path, and then all of a sudden there's just a wall in the way. So I'm gonna have to climb this, I think, because I don't know where this path goes. It just seems to disappear, which is weird. Look at that. And we need to be up there, so I'm gonna have to climb this out. Maybe where that little flat bit is there. Maybe that is a bit of a style, actually. Maybe it's just a very discreet one. An undercover style, is that what it is? I guess it is. Oh yeah, it is. I did not see that. That is definitely like I just thought one of the rocks had fallen over or had come off the top or something. Wow. Either I'm blind or that was not very easy to see. Oh, look at that. Almost just blends in, doesn't it? I guess it's a good thing really if you have styles that can't be seen, just blends in with the natural wall. Right, let's get up here, one last pull. There we go, top of Steel Knots. First wainwright of this little trip. At least I've bagged it. I think now I've got exactly 100 left, so the final 100. Pretty exciting. I think it'll take me a fair while to do them though, because I'm not rushing them, because then I might get bored once I've done them, so I don't just want to rush it all out in like a year, so I'm just taking it nice and steady. Lovely views, isn't it? I think it's around 1,400 feet this, so not the biggest, but I really do like this area. There's just some really nice mountains about, and obviously then you've got Ullswater right around here. Just makes for some really nice views, especially on a day like today. Right, let's get back down to the car. It's not too much further from here because that's Howling Fell and I'm parked literally just at the bottom of it, so it might be half an hour or something. Just went to record some B-roll and then I'm like, where are my sticks? Left them up at the top, so let's go get them. Look at the horns on that thing. Sat right in the path. I can't really avoid it either. Hopefully he's friendly, because I don't really fancy getting rammed by one of those. Standing his ground. You gonna get going? No. It's pretty steep down here. Can I come down, mate, without being rammed? No? Maybe? I don't know how much it'd hurt. I mean, it probably would hurt a little bit. Could be about to find out. I don't know, he's not looking happy, is he? Not a happy chappy, or he's just interested, I don't know, but the fact he has them horns, no, I don't know. He does not look happy. He's guarding the path up here. Whoa, I've had to come down a right way here just to avoid him. Look at him. He is not happy. Don't want anyone coming up or down there. But you can see the church, which is where I'm parked, so I'm pretty much back. Sharpening his horns on a rock or something. Best get away before he changes his mind about leaving me. Right, so I'm not far from car now, and I think here is probably the best place to do the outro, because look at the views from here. Just amazing. Overall though, really nice camp. Not too strenuous, a little bit of climbing, lovely views, and the weather's just been perfect. Sunny, not windy. Really nice. But if you enjoyed the video as much as I did, don't forget to leave a like and drop a sub. And if you want to watch another one of my videos, click the screen now.